Here at Springfield College, head women's soccer coach John Gibson and senior forward Amanda Wright after a 3-2 overtime victory over Wheaton College on Wednesday night. Coach, we'll start with you. Obviously a back and forth game between the two sides. Just talk about what ultimately led to you guys' success today.
Well, we knew that winning was important today. It gives us a pretty good grip on second place, not mathematically, but we're in a good position now. I thought we played well first half, much of the first half. We moved the ball quickly. We attacked well and quickly. So we were pleased, but we were disappointed that we only scored once. And soccer being the game that it is, one goal is easy enough to score, and we let down and let them get one back. So that was not very satisfactory, and they changed their formation in the second half, which made it a little bit more difficult for us. We didn't possess the ball as well in the second half as we did in the first. Kaylee scored a great goal to get us in front again, and then we let down again and let them equalise. So I thought the longer the second half went, the more chances we made, and we looked good for it, but they were very dangerous on the counter, playing long balls over the top, which made it difficult for us. And then fortunately Amanda broke her goal drought and knocked in the one that wins it for us. So I was very pleased for her that she was able to do that.
Yeah, just like Coach said, Amanda, you scored with 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the first overtime period to lead your guys' team to a victory. Just talk about that play and what was going through your head, and talk about that eventually scoring.
Just what was going through my head was to be composed and not kick it over the crossbar, because I know Coach would not have been happy with me if I did that. But the play itself, I'm pretty sure Sarah got the ball and then gave it to Kaylee. And Kaylee ran down the sideline and just gave me a nice ball right through the middle, and I took a touch around the keeper and put it in the net. But yeah.
Coach, three goals against a really good Wheaton team today. They played really good defense against your team. Just talk about a couple of the plays that a few of your student athletes made. The first goal of Rachel breaking down the left side and sending one in, and Kaylee on the last goal passing over to Amanda. Just talk about that teamwork up top and how that helped you guys score today.
One of the things we've been looking at in practice lately is trying to combine at the top of the box. We had a tendency to choose to go wide when we didn't have to all the time. So we've been working on trying to combine at the top of the box, maybe little balls through. And I guess that paid off, because 2 of the goals were really created of that kind of movement. Not exactly what we were looking at, but the ideas were planted. Certainly your goal was well played inside the box. So that was nice to see, and it makes us more dangerous. And we have the talent, we have the ability to combine in tight spaces. Just doing it at the top of the box and into the box for finishes is a good way to unlock defences. Because we aren't the tallest players. If you go wide, you end up crossing it, and we're not really going to get a lot of joy out of that.
Amanda, obviously, a lot of spirited conversation happening between the end of regulation and the first overtime period. A lot of the captains stepping up and telling the team what they, their thoughts on, their focus going into overtime. Just, talk about, what the message was going into the overtime period, and what ended up helping you guys.
The message going into the overtime was just fight for the ball, win everything, just don't give up and be relentless. Like our little saying we always say, be relentless. So that was what we wanted to be, and that was honestly the overall message, and that's what we came out and did.